What's good, y'all? My name is Trevor the Critic, and today I got the Avengers trailer, or we got the Avengers trailer, the world premiere of the Avengers. We've all heard the titles: Avengers Annihilation, Avengers The Last Avenger, Avengers Infinity Gauntlet Part 2, Infinity War Part 2. The official title, Avengers Endgame. Like Doctor Strange said back in Infinity War, we are in the end game now. So I am excited to see the first look of this new footage of Avengers 4. Sorry I didn't really get to do Captain Marvel. I was kind of late for that one, so I had enough time to be able to do this one today for y'all. I plan on just reacting to it, breaking it down. Let's see what they got for us. It's going to be lit. I'm excited. Hopefully, it's going to be not too much information so we don't get bombarded with footage, but hopefully it's just a little tease. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's get it. Avengers 4 trailer. Let's go. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. What the hell is this? Tony?
This thing, huh? Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end.
Guardianship.
Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds.
I wonder how long he's been out there.
Food water ran out 4 days ago.
Damn.
Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning.
That's the Guardianship, right?
That'll be it.
I think so.
When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Wow. Where's Nebula at, though? Like, where's she at? Oh, I like that. That's cool. That was cool. The fading away. Oh, Thanos statue. And like in the comics.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to
He's
do.
a farmer, just like in the comics, y'all.
He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
Whoa.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family.
Oh, Ronan! Yes! Hawkeye!
Ourselves.
Hawkeye! Yes!
This is the fight of our lives.
Oh my
This didn't
god.
work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Oh my god. That was a little tease, but man, I'm lit. Look at that score, y'all.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany.
How did he get out of
Just an
the...
old message.
Ant-Man, I know you know. I know you know that.
Door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Alright, y'all, so that was the trailer, and man... just a little bit of teaser trailer on the characters. Not really a lot of story development in that trailer. But honestly, I really like, the amount of footage that they had. Not too much, but not too little, if you know what I mean. But man, there's a lot to get into in this trailer, y'all. So Tony is still stuck in space with Nebula on the Guardian ship, I believe. He's sending out messages to Pepper Potts. There was a theory that she was going to get dusted in Infinity War just like everybody else, but it's possible she is dead, so they may need to go and save everyone else. Obviously, there's been a lot of set photos about Avengers 4, specifically about, them going back to the Battle of New York in the first Avengers movie and actually trying to, erase and get the stones before Thanos does and tried to create an Infinity Gauntlet, because that's what happened in one. I think that's what happened in one of the comic runs. Iron Man pretty much wielded the gauntlet and saved everyone. So that could happen in this version. I'm not really sure. It looks like Scott Lang somehow got out of the quantum realm. I don't know how the hell he got out of there, but hey, we're gonna have to see how that goes. Yeah, because it's interesting because at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, I believe Scott Lang was in the quantum realm, and they pretty much said that there was some sort of time traveling thing that they could do within the time realm. I mean the quantum realm, because obviously I do think that this film's gonna deal with a lot of time travel. Like I said, there's been a lot of set photos of the cast out in in the first Avengers movie, so there is a chance we could be seeing some different events turn out in different ways, like in this movie. Because this movie is going to be about fixing everything, bringing back the heroes that we lost, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange. So, like I said, y'all, I'm very interested to see how they wrap up everything in this storyline. It's going to be very emotional, too, because, Stan Lee passed away, and, he did a cameo for this one. And also Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., this is going to be their last time, possibly, as Iron Man and Captain America, respectively. But, man, I don't know. I really like the Ronin reveal. Ronin looks amazing, which is Hawkeye's new alias, if you will. He develops into that in the comics. There was also a couple theories that his family got dusted in Infinity War, and that's why he was gone. That's why he had to pretty much develop this whole new persona. He's more about vengeance. So I'm really interested to see, these new characters or these old characters that we know from the original movies and how they change and how they're developing. Because this is going to be the last movie probably with the OG cast, like the Hulk, Black Widow, Iron Man, Cap, Thor. We got a little bit of Thor in that trailer. He just looked very disappointed that he did not aim for the head. But man, I'm so hyped. I'm really hyped to see this movie. To see how it all ends. They're talking about, the journey from the beginning of the Avengers and the beginning of the Iron Man arc, going all the way back to how they're going to end this movie. This movie is called The Endgame. Avengers Endgame. I honestly think that is a fantastic title to name this movie, because Avengers Endgame is just, it's the end of this era of Avengers before they, develop, these new characters that are going to be in Avengers 5, 6, or wherever else they go, And now they bought the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four, so they're going to have to implement all those ideas into this MCU franchise. They're still having the issues with Spider-Man, with Sony. There's a lot of things to look forward to, even though, Robert Downey Jr. and, Chris Hemsworth has said he wants to come back, so hopefully Chris Hemsworth does come back as Thor, and we see old man Thor like in the comics. Like I said, I'm going to have a lot of predictions for Avengers 4 and these kind of videos. And I know like most of the content on this channel is reaction based. I do want to get into more theories, into more, narratives based questions to see, what happens. But like I said, I'm really interested to see, obviously, I think everybody's interested to see what happens. Not a lot of Thanos. Not a lot of Thanos in the trailer. We saw him in his farm. Well, he had his armor as a statue, as a scarecrow. That happened in the comics after Thanos pretty much wiped out all of civilization, or 50% of it. He pretty much became a farmer because he was at peace with what he'd done, His entire goal and his entire arc was pretty much to annihilate half of society, so the rest of the 50% can survive. Once he did all that, his character arc was done, if you will. But there's been a lot of rumors that there is going to be another villain in Avengers. It could be Kang the Conqueror. It could be Galactus. I don't think it's Galactus. It could be something else like that. It's funny because the Avengers 4 people, the directors, were really talking about doing Secret Wars, and that's a version where the heroes are pretty much all stuck on this planet. They're mind wiped, and they have to fight each other. Now, I don't know if that'll work, but it's kind of too similar to Civil War, so I don't know if they're going to do that. But going back on this story, how are they going to end this? I'm very intrigued to see how they do it. And there's rumors that we're going to get a Spider-Man trailer soon, too. So Spider-Man Far From Home is the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. So hopefully we get that. We'll see what happens. But like I said, decent trailer. Not a lot of stuff happened in this trailer. The big WTF is the Ronin thing, though. That was cool. That was really cool to see. But the tone of this film looks very bleak and very, you know, dark, which you have to have. I don't think a lot of jokes are going to be presented in this film, but you know, it's going to be very interesting to see how they end this series, and well, not end the series because the MCU is going to last, but how they're going to end the Captain America's arc, Iron Man's arc, and I will have specific character type videos near and before Avengers 4 comes out about those characters. I do want to talk about Captain America and Iron Man more in depth because I feel like those are the two biggest, you know, character departures that we're going to get in this film. So, like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see where it goes. I'm very hyped. For Game of Thrones people, I will be having the next episode soon, probably either tomorrow or the next day, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Marvel content, more DC content. Superheroes are my passion, so I do want to talk about them more in depth. So hopefully you guys, you know, give me your comments down below what you think about everything that's going on in the MCU, in this channel, me, whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Game of Thrones tomorrow. Don't forget. I love y'all. See y'all next one. Peace.